town where guys like me can go, and they've got bright lights and country music. Bright lights and country music, a bottle and a glass. Soon I'll be forgetting that there ever was a past. And when everybody asks me what helped me forget so fast, I'll say bright lights and country music.
You know, I'm playing in the intermission, the background music. It's mostly pedal steel stuff. It's a lot of instrumentals. This is Cindy Cash Dollar. We're playing all the greats, though. Red Rhodes and Buddy Emmons. Makes for nice instrumental stuff to talk over. That's one of the things I like to do is talk, but I also like to play as much music as I can, and I only play the greatest. Only my favorite songs, only the best. Strictly the best. That's what we do here on Time Won't Let Me. Play as much as we can, the best that we can, for you, my audience. All three of you. You know who you are. I don't have to name you anymore. Oh, what do I have to name? I have to name what we just heard. Okay. You know, right after I said we haven't been playing the most common stuff, you know, no Hank, no Willie, no Buck. Yeah, they opened the set with Merle Haggard doing Swinging Doors. That is off his 1966 Capitol record. I think it's got almost the same name. Recorded at the Capitol Tower. I was in that recording studio. That was the same studio where Frank Sinatra and the Beach Boys and all these people recorded. I was there with the Meat Puppets and Pete Anderson producing. Dusty Wakeman engineering. That was incredible. Lucky me. Anyway, after that was Gary Stewart doing Your Place or Mine. We love Gary Stewart. Alex Chilton loved Gary Stewart. You know, he covered a bunch of his songs, including She's Acting Single, I'm Drinking Doubles. What a great song. Speaking of that, Roger Miller did Chug-a-Lug, Chug-a-Lug, Chug-a-Lug. That was his hit after Dang Me on Smash Records. I think that might have been before he got to King of the Road. Del Reeves did Girl on a Billboard, one of his girl-watching songs. He also did Looking at the World Through the Windshield. What's that line in the song? Girl wearing nothing but a smile and a towel on the billboard as I drive by. Anyway, that was Del Reeves doing that one, Girl on the Billboard. Then Porter Wagoner without Dolly Parton doing Love and Lies. And then Bill Anderson did Bright Lights and Country Music. And then Cindy Cash Dollar behind us doing The Other Woman in My Life. Okay, we're at exactly the halfway point, so we just got to keep on keeping on with some Charlie Pride, David Houston, Don Gibson, Don Williams, Charlie Walker, and Charlie Rich. A couple Dons and a couple Charlies. Here we go.
Whenever I chance to meet some old friends on the street, they wonder how does a man get to be this way. Some old friends on the street, I've always got a smiling face, anytime in any place. And every time they ask me why, I just smile and say, you've got to kiss an angel good morning and let her know you think about her when you're gone. Kiss an angel good morning and love her like the devil when you get back home. Well, people may try to guess the secret of a happiness, but some of them never learn it's a simple thing. The secret I'm speaking of is a woman and a man in love, and the answer is in this song that I always sing. to kiss an angel good morning and let her know you think about her when you're gone. Kiss an angel good morning and love her like the devil when you get back home. Kiss an angel good morning and let her know you think about her when you're gone. Kiss an angel good morning and love her like the devil when you get back home.
When I wake up early in the morning, the first thing on my mind is loving you. When I see a honeybee kissing on the flowers, I feel good 'cause it makes me think of you and the things you do. I got what I want and I'm proud of it. I'll tell the world I sure do love it. Baby, you make good things happen to me. Good things happen in the morning, good things happen in the evening. Everything you do makes me feel fine. Ever since the day I found you, it's good just being around you. And the very best thing of all is that you're mine. When I go to bed late in the evening, the last thing on my mind is loving you. No teardrops stain my pillow. I just lay there and dream sweet dreams of you all night through. A woman of mine, I'm giving you warning. I like loving early in the morning. Baby, you make good things happen to me. Good things happen in the morning, good things happen in the evening. Everything you do makes me feel fine. Ever since the day I found you, it's good just being around you. And the very best thing of all is that you're mine. Yeah, the very best thing of all is that you're mine. Yeah, the very best thing of all is that you're mine.
The lights in the harbor don't shine for me. I'm like a lost ship adrift on the sea of heartbreak, lost love, loneliness, memories of your caress, so divine. I wish you were mine again, my dear. I'm on the sea of tears, sea of heartbreak. How did I lose you? Oh, where did I fail? of a heartbreak. It's a sea of a heartbreak. Darling, if you ever leave me, well, I'll just put my heart away. I couldn't love again, believe me. No one could please me anyway. And if another ever came along, I'd just turn them down, 'cause after all, I've been loved by the best. I can't settle now for less. Why bother with the rest? Baby, I've been to the top, I guess. With you I have been blessed. I won't take nothing less. I've been loved by the best. If you ever get tired of me, well, I won't look for someone new. 'Cause looking back on how you loved me, no one could measure up to you. And if they tried to win this heart of mine, I'd just have to say, don't waste your time. I've been loved by the best. I can't settle now for less. Why bother with the rest? Baby, I've been to the top, I guess. With you I have been blessed. I won't take nothing less. I've been loved by the best.
You were mine for just a while. Now you're putting on the style, and you've never once looked back at your home across the track. You're the gossip of the town, but my heart can still be found where you tossed it on the ground. Pick me up on your way down. Pick me up on your way down when you're blue and all alone. When their glamour starts to bore you, come on back where you belong. You may be their pride and joy, but they'll find another toy. Then they'll take away your crown. Pick me up on your way down. They have changed your attitude, made you haughty and so rude. Your new friends can take the blame. Underneath you're still the same. When you learn these things are true, I'll be waiting here for you as you tumble to the ground. Pick me up on your way down. Pick me up on your way down when you're blue and all alone. When their glamour starts to bore you, come on back where you belong. You may be their pride and joy, but they'll find another toy. Then they'll take away your crown. Pick me up on your way down.
take it nice and easy. It's gonna be so easy for us to fall in love. Hey baby, what's your hurry? Relax and don't you worry. We're gonna fall in love. We're on our way to romance, and that's safe to say. But let's make all the stops along the way. Problem now, of course, is to simply hold your horses. To rush would be a crime. 'Cause nice and easy does it. Nice and easy does it. Nice and easy does it, baby, every time. Let's make all the stops along the way. The problem now, of course, is to simply hold your horses. To rush would be a crime. Nice and easy does it. Nice and easy does it. Nice and easy does it, baby, every time. Nice and easy does it. Nice and easy does it. Nice and easy
Nice and easy. Nice and easy does it. Hey, baby, what's the hurry? Relax and don't you worry. All right. We heard from 3 Charlies, a couple Dons, and one David. Charlie Pride started us out with Kiss an Angel Good Morning and Love Her Like a Devil every night. 1971 RCA Records, produced by Jack Clement. David Houston did Good Things. That was produced by Billy Sherrill. I think that one was covered by George and Tammy. Don Gibson did Sea of Heartbreak. 1961, lyrics by Hal David. Go figure. Another one at RCA. What a great label. I always remember, too, Sea of Heartbreak. The Meat Puppets covered that one. God bless them. It's twice I mentioned the Meat Puppets today on a country show. Oh, all right. Whatever. After that was Don Williams, another Don. A real current one, too. That was 1989. I've Been Loved by the Best. And after that was Charlie Walker. That's one of the oldest ones we played today. That's called Pick Me Up on Your Way Down. Written by Harlan Howard. There's a story about the fight between Ray Price and Ernest Tubb about covering that song. And they wound up letting Charlie Walker do it so that make peace between Ernest and Ray. Okay, then after that one, we ended with Charlie Rich. Nice and Easy Does It. One of my favorite songs of all time. That's another one that Alex Chilton covered and loved. I used that as my golf song, just like, people would step up to the tee and they would play, in their head, they would have a song to make them relax. A lot of people use the theme to the Johnny Carson show. Da, 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 da. And then hit the ball. But I would go, nice and easy does it, because I had to slow down. All right. We're at we're heading into the last two 20-minute segments of my show, and I think we're right on time. Buddy Emmon's behind us, by the way. Actually, one more real quickie here. Speedy West doing Speed in the West. Wow. Such great stuff. Oh, God, I love pedal steel. There's so much pedal steel playing on all these songs. It seems like I might be attracted to the sound of the pedal steel because I sure did pick a lot of songs that have it. Anyway, let me pull that down. Okay, so here we go. Here's the next 6 songs. This is what we do. We play like 6 in a row, and these songs are not that long. God, I love these singles, these country singles. They play quickly. They're designed for the jukebox, and they fit my show and the format perfectly. So here's 6 more. Ready? John C. Reilly, a.k.a. Dewey Cox, doing Walk Hard. We're going to start with that one. And then a few more. Billy Joe Shaver, Adam Carroll, Guy Clark, Hoyt Axton, one by Dean Martin. You're going to love these. Here we go.
Folks used to say to me, slow down, Dewey. Don't walk so hard. And I used to tell them, life's a race, and I'm in it to win it. And I walk as damn hard as I please. How do I walk, boys? On my dying day, gonna look him in the eye, by God I'll say, I gave my word and my word was good. I took it in the face and I walked as hard as I could. Walk hard, walk hard, walk hard, walk hard.
An old chunk of coal, but I'm gonna be a diamond someday. Yeah, I'm gonna go and glow till I'm so blue, perfect, gonna put a smile on everybody's face. I'm gonna kneel and pray every day, lest I should become faint my own way. I'm just an old chunk of coal now, Lord, but I'm gonna be a diamond someday.
find a better way to walk. I'm gonna spit and polish my old rough edged set till I get rid of every single flaw. And I'm gonna be the world's best friend. Gonna go around shaking everybody's hand, yeah. I'm just an old chunk of coal now, Lord, but I'm gonna be a diamond someday. Picking rage of the age. I'm gonna be a diamond someday.
This is dedicated to William Shakespeare, Stephen King, and Anne Margaret. Campground is quiet. Everyone's gone. The pine needles are smoking as I sing us a song about unfulfilled romance and untouched desire. Poking around in the ashes, too close to the fire. Poking around in the ashes, too close to the fire. Her name was Vanessa. She tore me apart. She left smoke on my brain. She put rocks in my heart. We sat in the front row on the left corner aisle. She damn near punched my ticket when she flashed me a smile. And William Shakespeare'd get speechless if he looked at her lips. And Anne Margaret get jealous if she saw this girl's hips. And I'll have to censor all the thoughts that transpired. Poking around in the ashes, too close to the fire. Poking around in the ashes, too close to the fire. And I tried to stay focused, but her eyes were too much. We blushed when we giggled, but we never did touch. When I looked at my test scores, I put my head in my hand. And I wrote I love Vanessa on the final exam. At 3 o'clock Monday, the last school bell rang. I ran to her sports car and I screamed out her name. And all I remember before I went black was I saw her talking to the star quarterback. So listen up, campers. It's better I learn. Get stung by an ember before you get burned. 'Cause the saints shared the flames with the thieves and the liars. Poking around in the ashes, too close to the fire. Poking around in the ashes, too close to the fire. Poking around in the ashes, too close to the fire.
cook armadillo, tastes so sweet he called it pie. I go on and make pan juice, it tastes so good it gets you high. Get them enchiladas greasy, get them steaks chicken fried. Sure to make a man feel happy, see white gravy on this side. Oh my mama, ain't that Texas cooking something? Oh my mama, stop your belly backbone rubbing. Oh my mama, ain't that Texas cooking good? Oh my mama, eat it at the day if I could.
Well, I've never been to Spain, but I kinda like the music. Yeah, the ladies are insane there, and they sure know how to use it. They don't abuse it, they'll never lose it. I can't refuse it. Whoa! Well, I've never been to England, but I kinda like the Beatles. Oh, I headed for Las Vegas, only made it out to Needles. Can you feel it? It's gotta be real, it feels so good, feels so good. Here we go.
I'm praying for rain in California, so the grapes can grow and they can make more wine. And I'm sitting in a honky in Chicago with a broken heart and a woman on my mind. I match the man behind the bar for the jukebox, and the music takes me back to Tennessee. And they ask, who's a fool in the corner crying? I say, a little old wine drinker me.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So, okay. All right. We heard, well, we started out with John C. Reilly doing Walk Hard. That was from the movie Walk Hard. And his character, Dewey Cox. That was the Jay Kasdan movie. That was such a great film. I really enjoyed it. Guess who wrote that song, though? Marshall Crenshaw. Wow. Billy Joe Shaver did Old Chunk of Coal. But I'm going to be a diamond someday. What a great song. I remember Steve Poltz singing that one in his living room with a bunch of guys in Nashville when I was there a couple years ago with my friend Patrick Clifford. Patrick, you listening? That one goes out to you. Old Chunk of Coal by Billy Joe Shaver. Adam Carroll, that's maybe the most recent song that I played today. 1998, Adam Carroll doing Poking Around the Ashes. He's from Tyler, Texas. He is heavily influenced by Townes Van Zandt and Guy Clark. And then we played one by Guy Clark. We played Texas Cookin', my favorite Guy Clark song. 1976 from his second album, We heard a little bit of Never Been to Spain by Hoyt Axton. That one was covered by Three Dog Night. You might remember that version. And then we heard a little bit... Hold on. And then we heard a little bit of That Little Old Wine Drinker Me. Originally sung by Charlie Walker. Also recorded by Robert Mitchum. That was kind of a takeoff on the Swiss Colony wine catchphrase. That little old wine maker, I believe, is what they were referring to. Okay, here we go with we have to race now. We're going to hear Dwight Yoakam. We're going to hear another one by Johnny Paycheck, Billy Crash Craddock, George Jones with Elvis Costello, Tom T. Hall, Mac Davis, and then more and more and more. Because we're playing 60 songs today. Can you fucking believe it? These songs are 2-3 minutes long. You can play a whole bunch of them. And we are. So here we go with Dwight Yoakam, Guitars and Cadillacs.
Just came in here from force of habit. I don't intend to spend too much time in here, but I saw you heading for the jukebox, and if you play A11, there'll be tears. I don't know This used to be our favorite night spot. And when she was here, it was heaven. It was here she told me that she loved me. And she always played a bellman. I don't know you from Adam, but if you're gonna play the jukebox, please don't play A11. Please don't play A11.
I'm gonna knock on your door, yeah, ring on your bell, tap on your window too. If you don't come out tonight when the moon is bright, I'm gonna knock and ring and tap until you do. I'm gonna knock on your door, call out your name, wake up the town, you'll see. I'm gonna hoot and howl like a lovesick cow till you say you're gonna come out with me. Hey little girl, this ain't no time to sleep. Let's count kisses instead of counting sheep. How can I hold you near with you up there and you way down here? I'm gonna knock on your door, ring on your bell, tap on your window too. If you don't come out tonight when the moon is bright, I'm gonna knock and ring and tap until you do. I'm gonna knock on your door, ring on your bell, tap on your window too. If you don't come out tonight while the moon is bright, I'm gonna knock and ring and tap until you do. Hey little girl, this ain't no time to sleep. Let's count kisses instead of counting sheep. How can I hold you near with you up there and me way down here? I'm gonna knock on your door, ring on your bell, tap on your window too. If you don't come out tonight while the moon is bright, I'm gonna knock and ring and tap until you do. I'm gonna knock and ring and tap and knock and ring and tap and knock and ring and tap and knock and ring until you do.
Yes, now there was one of the great romances, but I thought you'd always have those young girls' eyes. For now they look in tired and bitter glances at the ghost of a man walking round in my sky.
He gets the feeling that it should belong here, but there's no welcome in the window anyway. And he looks down for a number on his keychain, 'cause it feels more like a hotel every day.
There's a stranger in the house, nobody's seen his face. Everybody says that he's taken my place. There's a stranger in the house no one will ever see. Everybody says he looks like
suffered and cried. It made a big impression on me, although I was a barefoot kid. They said he got religion at the end, and I'm glad that he did. Clayton was the best guitar picker in our town. I thought he was a hero, and I used to follow Clayton around. I often wondered why Clayton, who seemed so good to me, never took his guitar and made it down in Tennessee. Well, Daddy said he drank a lot, but I could never understand. I knew he used to pick up in Ohio with a 5-piece band. Clayton used to tell me, son, you better put that old guitar away. Ain't no money in it, it'll lead you to an early grave. I guess if I'd admit it, Clayton taught me how to drink booze. I can see him half stoned, picking out the lovesick blues. When Clayton died, I made him a promise I was gonna carry on somehow. I'd give $100 if he could only see me now. I remember the year that Clayton Delaney died. Nobody ever knew it, but I went out in the woods and I cried. Well, I know there's a lot of big preachers that know a lot more than I do, but it could be that the good Lord likes a little picking too. Yeah, I remember the year that Clayton Delaney died.
Back a few months ago, I was headlining at a great big nightclub, and he put me up a couple of days early. I came in a couple of days early, and they put me up at what they call the Star Suite. Now here I am, headliner in one of the biggest nightclubs in the country, and I wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning in this Star Suite, all by myself. Yeah, that's what I said, aw. But I did what I've always done, man, to cheer myself up. I picked up my guitar, I sat down, I wrote me a little song. Now this is how it feels to be alone at the top of the hill, trying to figure out why.
Oh Lord, it's hard to be humble when you're perfect in every way. I can't wait to look in the mirror, 'cause I get better looking each day. To know me is to love me. I must be a hell of a man. Oh Lord, it's hard to be humble, but I'm doing the best that I can. I used to have a girlfriend, but I guess she just couldn't compete with all of these love-starved women who keep clamoring at my feet. Well, I probably could find me another, but I guess they're all in awe of me. Who cares? I never get lonesome, 'cause I treasure my own company. Oh, Lord, it's hard to be humble.
So a couple good ones there, huh? Did I? Am I? You know what? This is almost a perfect show. Every song sounded great. The segues were all pretty good. I'm just finishing things up. I got about 10 minutes to go, and so far so great. We just heard Dwight Yoakam, Guitars, Cadillacs, and Hillbilly Music. Johnny Paycheck did A11. I don't know you from Adam, but if you're going to play the jukebox, please don't play A11. Billy Crash Craddock did I'm Gonna Knock on Your Door. He also, I almost wanted to play Rub It In, Rub It In. I've done that a few times. I've played the song, that is. Never mind. George Jones with Elvis Costello did There's a Stranger in the House. Tom T. Hall did The Year That Clayton Delaney Died. I love the version that David Ray did of that. One of my old clients, David Ray, the guy who wrote Mississippi Queen, made a record with Bob Weir. Oh, God. David Ray. Anyway, that was Tom T. Hall. He wrote the song. He's entitled to do it. And then we heard that funny song by Mac Davis, It's Hard to Be Humble. Okay, so we got like 10 minutes left. I'm going to play a few more. I hope you like them. We're going to hear Jeannie Pruitt, Satin Sheets to Lie On. Mel Tillis, I Got the Hoss. Another one by Conway Twitty, another one by Bobby Bear, maybe one by Lefty Frizzell, and if we have time, one by Junior Brown. But that's the way it goes. We have 10 minutes left, and we got to play 6 more songs. I don't know if we can do it. Anyway, this is DJ Barrister, and this is Time Won't Let Me, and this is Jeannie Pruitt.
Satin sheets to lie on, satin pillows to cry on. Still, I'm not happy, don't you see? Big long Cadillac, tailor-made to bone my back. Still, I want you to set me free. I found another man who can give more than you can, though you've given me everything money can buy. But your money can't hold me tight like he does on a long, long night. You know, you didn't keep me satisfied. Satin sheets to lie on, satin pillows to cry on. Still, I'm not happy, don't you see? Big long Cadillac, tailor-made to bone my back. Still, I want you to set me free. Satin sheets to lie on.
Hey, baby, let me see your brand new saddle. I'll put that pretty thing upon my horse. Let's get it on real tight now, 'cause we don't want you falling off. I got the horse and she got the saddle. We like to ride side by side. Oh, I got the horse and she got the saddle. Together we gonna ride, ride, ride in the moonlight by the river, by the honeysuckle vine. We'll be riding, keeping in a hiding, till we see the morning light. Well, I got the horse and you got the saddle. We gonna ride side by side. Oh, I got the horse and she got the saddle. Together we gonna ride, ride, ride. Hey, baby, let's stop for a little while. I need to give my old horse a rest. And
And you know they ain't no use us trying to wear out your brand new saddle. Hear the crickets singing soft.
People see us everywhere. They think you really care. But myself I can't deceive. I know it's only make believe. My one and only prayer is that someday you'll care. My hopes and my dreams come true. My one and only you. And no one will ever know how much I love you so. My only prayer will be that someday you'll care for me, but it's only make believe. My hopes and my dreams come true. My life I'd give for you. My heart, a wedding ring. My all, my everything. My heart I can't control. You rule my very soul. My only prayer will be that someday you'll care for me, but it's only my one and only prayer is that someday you care. My hopes and my dreams come true. My one and only you. No one will ever know how much I love you so. My prayers, my hopes and my schemes. You are my every dream, but it's only make
Drop kick me, Jesus, through the goalposts of life. End over end, neither left nor to right. Straight through the heart of them righteous uprights. Drop kick me, Jesus, through the goalposts of life. Make me, Lord, more than I am. Make me a piece in your master game plan. Free from the earthly tempestuon below. I've got the will, Lord, if you got the toe. Drop kick me, Jesus, through the goalposts of life. End over end, neither left nor to right. Straight through the heart of them righteous uprights. Drop kick me, Jesus, through the goalposts of life. Bring on.
Well, that would have been a good one to end the show on. Drop kick me, Jesus, through the goalpost of life. That was Bobby Bear. Before that, actually, we started with Jeannie Pruitt doing Satin Sheets. Then we heard Mel Tillis do I Got the Hoss. Then we heard Conway Twitty sounding like Elvis Presley doing It's Only Make Believe. Drop Kick Me by Bobby Bear. This is Lefty Frizzell.
Though I tried hard.
It's a little slow. Let's try this one. One last. Here is that one by Junior Brown. I almost promised you. Here you go.
It's good to see you, baby. It's been a long, long while. We're both a whole lot older and seen a lot of miles. But things are really different now since the good old days. And you've been in some trouble since we went our separate ways. We'll have to say hello maybe some other time instead. 'Cause you're wanted by the police and my wife thinks you're dead.
You're wanted by the police and my wife thinks you're dead. Okay, we're almost dead because we only have 26 seconds left on the show. So I have to say goodbye, and I have to wish you all a wonderful July 4th weekend. Be careful with those fireworks. Don't set the town on fire. Okay, that's it. What else do I have to say? Thank you, and see you next week, I hope. And anyway, I guess that's about it.
Greetings, dear friends. This is Dr. Howland Owl, and I would like to invite you personally to listen in when the Ask Dr. Hal show plays on listener-supported Radio Valencia. Friday nights from 10 p.m. to midnight, when churchyards yawn and gibbering phantoms swim in the fetid atmosphere over our radio station. This is our time, and it could be your time too, if you'd like to listen in and even call us up with a question for me, Dr. Hal. And of course, it's not just me, because I bring in others who often sit in as we chew the fat and decide the fate of the world. That's the Ask Dr. Hal show, live on Radio Valencia, Friday night from 10 p.m. to midnight, and often beyond.
Never had the time.
There we go. That's better. How's that? Does that work? Does everybody hear me? Oh my gosh, that's what it's all about. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the program. My name is John Hill. This right here is Radio Valencia, deep in the heart of the Mission District on Monday nights, 8 to 10 p.m. Pacific. What a delight being with you. Thank you so much. I love it, and I love Black on Black on Black. They will be back next Monday night, 6 to 8 p.m. Pacific. I think they took the week off because of a little pride hangover, and good for them. If you don't get a pride hangover, you're not doing it right. Little Lost in Hell got home late last night, and a little bit of hair to the dog that bit you. Yeah, she doesn't drink, but other than that, at least I don't think so. You're not 21 yet, and that's the law, right? Isn't that the law? Oh my gosh, I'm crazy. I know. Hey, thrilled to be here with you tonight. Lots of great music for you. New music from Public Enemy, new music from the OCs, new music from King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. Stick around, tune in. I heard this, I watched this really great mini documentary on this song that Bob Dylan wrote about a particular blues artist, and I'm going to play a little bit of that in combination coming up. And if you tune into my show regularly, sometimes I like to start off way, way back and then bring it up to the present time. And I'll probably be doing that. You're going to be okay with that? You can hit us up on the Chatterbox that you can find on the Radio Valencia app. And because that's what we got. We have a brand new website coming up soon, all thanks to the fundraiser we did last winter. And so stick around for that website launch. All right, Radio Valencia.
Odd Bell, George, played a tape of a scientist who was checking out tectonic plates up in Siberia, and it was called The Sounds of Hell, I believe. I'd love for you to play that again because, I've heard about it. I've never heard it, okay? My pastor told me about it, but you know what? I'll tell you right now. What's in the earth and the sounds of hell, you hear the people in torment.
Well, you listen in. You listen in on the radio here because you're going to hear it right now.
Tell me, Mama, just how you want your ruling done. Now tell me, baby, just how you want your ruling done. And just as long as you like it, if it takes the whole night long. My girl got me like the lighthouse on up on the street. And every time she smiles, she throws her loving light on me. My rider got something, and I don't know just what it is. My rider got something, and I don't know just what it is. And every time she wiggles and wobbles, Papa can't keep his black self still. Lord, I'm wild about a jelly. She'd put me in the alley, 'cause my girl name is Sally, and I know she's got good jelly. Tell me just how you want that rolling done. And just as long as you like it, if it takes a whole night long. I can get religion, baby, most any day. I mean, yeah, most any day. But the dice in these women, I swear they won't let me pray. Now, if you steal my rider, I won't get mad with you. You steal my rider, I won't get mad with you. 'Cause she's 3 times 7, and she knows exactly what to do.
This is the one that has...
We're Baptists, man. We just don't do that sort of thing. But let me tell you.
I'm gonna get married, baby. I'm gonna join the Baptist church. I'm gonna get married, baby. Hey, I wanna join the Baptist church. I wanna be a Baptist preacher, Lord. Hey, so I don't have to work. You know, one deacon jumped up. Yes, and he began to grin. You know, one deacon jumped up. Hey, he began to grin. Said, I don't know, well, no, I don't believe I'll go back to Barrel House and again. You know, one woman jumped up. Yes, and she began to shout. Hey, one woman jumped up. Hey, she began to shout. I'm so glad this corn liquor's going on. You know, another deacon jumped up. Said, sister, why don't you hush? You know, another deacon jumped up. Hey, sister, why don't you hush? Woman, you know you drink corn liquor, and your lines are all over the sky. Puppet, jumping up and down. Eyes in the puppet, hey, jumping up and down. Brothers and sisters in the corner hollering, Alabama bound. And I packed up the suitcase, and I tore off down the road. Packed up the suitcase, hey, tore off down the road. Say, goodbye, goodbye, church mother. Good Lord, bless your soul. And I wish I had me a heaven, a little heaven of my own. Yeah, I wish I had me a heaven, a little heaven of my own. I guarantee
pretty women long, long. Happy home. Now listen to Breezy's blues. I'm gonna choose my seat and sit on down. I'm gonna confess my blues, Lord. I'm gonna choose my seat and sit on down. And the spirit comes, ladies and gentlemen, I want y'all to jump right up and down. Here comes that spirit.
Well, there it is. Right there for you, some Scott H. Byron. Oh, got me some religion. Preaching the Blues. It's an old Sunhouse track that he took off of the 2002 self-released Preaching and Hollering, the gospel sounds of the Reverend Scott H. Byron. Right here, right now, on Radio Valencia. Started off the show there off of the Devil Got My Woman 16 classic blues songs from 1926 to 1937. Heard the track How You Want Your Rollin' Done by Louis Lasky, recorded April 2nd, 1935 in Chicago. John Hell, that's my name. Hell's Kitchen Radio, Monday nights. Radio Valencia, deep in the heart of the Mission District. I'm a sucker for old folk blues. John and Alan Lomax recorded stuff. Are you kidding me? I go crazy for that. I do. I love that. Kitchen table blues, front porch blues, any of that stuff. Juke joint blues. I want to hear it. Even if there's kind of the myth of sort of the heart of that, you know, that the Lomaxes themselves certainly wrote. You know, they wrote this sort of story of like where it was, you know, going to the heart of the blues, you know, what it was. And they kind of created a particular story. I don't care, man. I love that story. I love it. And I'm a history teacher, so I can understand the myth, the mythology of it all. I totally appreciate it. I get it. I still love the music. I think it's great. Anyway, dig that. Welcome to the show, Monday nights. I hope you guys are doing all right. Hey, here's a crazy, interesting thing. So, you know, you listen regularly. You know that I'm a teacher in San Francisco Unified for 22 years. Holy hell, that's nuts. And recently, the superintendent, Dr. Sue, along with the Board of Supervisors, the school board decided that they wanted to put a pause. I'm doing air quotes, by the way. A pause on the ethnic studies program of the school district because they wanted to audit the curriculum. Now, I've been a teacher 22 years, and auditing the curriculum, the ethnic studies program was adopted by the school district specifically. It wasn't just made out of thin air. It was adopted, and all of the incoming freshmen have to all graduate with it as an actual part of their transcript when they graduate in 4 years. So to audit a program that's already been accepted, that's outside of the norm. It's completely outside of the norm. Not to mention, every single state that adopts a course and adopts the accepted content with it, also within that gives teachers the autonomy then to go and work with that curriculum and to supplement as necessary, and that however they're supplementing has to be justified by the accepted content standards as dictated by the state Department of Education and your school districts. So what Ethnic Studies in San Francisco Unified was doing falls completely within those parameters. It does not fall outside of those parameters. It's directly in it. So this pause was brought on by a tyrannical minority. The views and opinions expressed by John Hill are not necessarily those of Radio Valencia. And it's true. That's just by a very vocal minority who are attempting to shut it down, utilizing this, speak that we're getting from 45, 47, about this woke ideology without deeply investigating what is really going on with ethnic studies. They're taking snapshots only and saying, see, there it is. There's the problem. That teacher had them read that thing, or that teacher had them write that paper or write that letter. Not looking at the full context, only looking at that maybe one little area right there. And instead of going to the teacher, or instead of going to the school administration, they instead decided to go to the press. They instead decided to go to the school board and to the superintendent as well. This is a problem, ladies and gentlemen. This is a real problem. You got a hey, I'm a teacher. I have an open door policy. You got a problem with my curriculum? You're a parent of a student I teach? Then come on in, let's talk. Let's talk all about it. You want my syllabus? I'll give you my syllabus. Has everything I do on there. But instead, they wanted to go around that. They wanted to cry, well, somebody please think of the children. This is nothing but fear-mongering. That's all it is. Fear-mongering. These people are afraid. They're afraid it's a zero-sum game. That's all it is. They're afraid that if they have to share the pie, they're not going to get any pie. That's what it is. It's zero-sum for them. So I'm going to stop right here. But tomorrow at 4 o'clock at City Hall, there is a press conference going on. I'm going to be involved in it. You should come on out, spread the word. So today at 12 o'clock this afternoon, superintendent and the school board declared that they will not pause the ethnic studies program. It will not be paused. But they want there to be other guidance and guidelines. Any supplemental materials have to be passed through the superintendent's office. Folks, my principal doesn't even look at the syllabus where that's concerned. They have it. They don't audit these things. So the superintendent is playing safe, saying they want to audit this thing. And it's mostly because they're desperately afraid of these right-wing voices and mostly the money that they bring to attack them. We've had a number of recalls in the city. We had a district attorney, recalled. We've had members of the school board recalled. And so there's a lot of fear there. So I encourage you to learn about this. Okay, you got to learn about it. Don't be just frightened by all this crap. Okay, it's a waste of our time. All right, it's enough of that. Let's get back to the music. I appreciate you sticking around for that one. All right, okay, going to get back to the music. I listened to this really incredible piece last night. Really enjoyed it. Sorry, I'm just looking at it right now. It's all about Bob Dylan when he recorded the Infidels release. It came out in 1983. It was the third of his evangelical records. Had a really good song in there, Joker Man, but one song did not make the final cut. Blind Willie McTell. A lot of sessions for this song. It finally did come out on an official bootleg release that Columbia put out, but it had already been making the rounds anyway. Well, this is a really great 20-minute, 30-minute piece that I watched last night. I'm not going to play it for you. You can find it on openculture.com if you're interested, though. But it is really incredible, really deep, really wonderful. It really harkens back to some of Dylan's earlier masterpieces. And this one, I've been listening to it for a long time, but when I watched that yesterday on Polyphonic, that's the YouTube channel, I was like, oh my God, I haven't listened to that song in so long. I have to play it for all of you tonight. So let's listen to this. And this is not the first version of Blind Willie McTell that was done during the Infidel sessions. It actually is a later version, and it features Mark Knopfler on 12-string guitar. I think Dylan himself is on piano. Dylan on piano, Mark Knopfler. Right. More of a melodic-based take on the St. James Infirmary melody, which has a deep history as well. What do you know? So we're going to listen to this right now. Bob Dylan's Blind Willie McTell right here, right now. Radio Valencia.
Seen the arrow on the doorpost saying this land is condemned, all the way from New Orleans to Jerusalem. I traveled through East Texas, where many martyrs fell, and I know no one can sing the blues like Blind Willie as they were taking down the tent. The stars above the barren trees was his only audience. Then charcoal gypsy maidens can strut their feathers well, but nobody can sing the blues like Blind Willie McDowell. See them big plantations burning, hear the cracking of the whips, smell that sweet magnolia blooming, see the ghost of slavery's ship. I can hear them tribes moaning, hear that undertaker's bell. Nobody can sing the blues like Blind Willie McDowell. There's a woman by the river with some fine young handsome man. He's dressed up like a squire, bootleg whiskey in his hand. There's a chain gang on the highway, I can hear them rebels yell, and I know no one can sing the blues like Blind Willie McDowell. Where God is in his heaven, and we all want what's his, but power and greed and corruptible seed seem to be all that there is. I'm gazing out the window of the St. James Hotel, and I know no one can sing the blues like Blind Willie McDowell.
Yeah, sweet sounds there from Roland Kirk. Off of the Inflated Tear. Love it. It's a Duke Ellington original there. Creole Love Call. Oh, God, it's so good. Bob Dylan just before that off of the Infidel Sessions. You could have found that on the Bootlegs Volume 1 out on Columbia Records. Blind Willie McTell. John Hell, that's my name. Going until 10 o'clock tonight. Thanks so much for tuning in, everybody. Black Lives Matter was founded in 2013 in response to the acquittal of Trayvon Martin's murderer. The Black Lives Matter Global Network Foundation, with offices in the United States, United Kingdom, and Canada, works all over the world to eradicate white supremacy and build local power to intervene in violence inflicted on black communities by the state and by vigilantes. By combating and countering acts of violence, creating space for black imagination and innovation, and centering black joy, they are winning immediate improvements in black lives. Black Lives Matter believes that in order to succeed, they must cast a wide net, and to that end, Black Lives Matter affirms the lives of black, queer, and trans folks, disabled folks, and the undocumented, people with records, women, and all black lives along the gender spectrum. BLM affirms their humanity, their contributions to society, and black resilience in the face of deadly oppression. Find them on the web at blacklivesmatter.com. That's all one word, blacklivesmatter.com. John Hell here, once again, going until 10 o'clock. Hit me up on the Chatterbacks, or if you're a friend on Messenger, you could do that too. Like the great Linda Kelly. Hi there, Linda. Lovely to see you as always. You could check her out. She put a radio station together, Haight-Ashbury Radio. It's going to be starting up. And we're going to go play together in a couple of days and see what we can do. I'm very excited about that one. That one's going to be a real treat. So stick around for that. I'm going till 10, and I want to play some brand new music by Public Enemy for you. Black Sky Over the Project's Apartment 2025 is the name of the album. Sick. It's two eyes. Sick is the name of the track. Shall we hear it? Yeah, let's hear it right now, right on Radio Valencia. P.E.
Much time. We haven't much time.
I immediately played the records, and since then I've played them so often, I almost know them by heart.
We haven't much time.
Where's their sense of what's right? Their respect for what's happened here?
We haven't much time.
How far can we go?
It's
got to start somewhere. Been starting, that's the whole point. We've been starting all types of places, man. Starting. Starting to destroy.
We haven't much time. Listen to me.
Evil and violence are the only two measures that hold any power. Look at the world. Chaos.
This song is sick where the people are sick. Man, this air is thick. The world feels sick. Economy's flipped. Stocks done took a dip. CEO chaos. Now everybody's sick. AI running, human beings kicked out of their jobs. Now you really sick. Politicians talking with that lying trick. Promises, but none that stick.
Dreams dissolving like a candle wick. No problem solving. The people are tricked.
In a world going down with leaders sick. Lost in the shot clock. That tick, tick, tick. No dancing on the edge. Now isn't that sick? Voices lost in the noises. Y'all trying to pick truth in the shadows. That ain't that sick. 2026, world gone sick.
Society's spinning. Got cold like a brick. The walls going up. They're crumbling quick. The voices are silent. Nothing to click. The 2026 is all looking sick. Society's spinning.
The song is sick, the society's sick, when the nation be sick. Temperature rising, the climate thick, weather patterns changing, got y'all sick. Nature's furious, can't duck that shit. Mama Earth's response, got y'all sick. Eyes on screens, the vision is sick.
Lost in the media, your mind's done slipped.
Communication's dead, emojis pick. Feelings numbed out, emotionally sick. Truth buried deep, now ain't that sick?
You in love with a bot. Sick!
Society's spinning. Got cold like a brick. The walls going up. Yet crumbling quick. The voice is silent. Nothing to click. 2026 is all looking sick. Society's spinning. Got cold like a brick. The walls going up. Yet crumbling quick. The voice is silent.
This track is sick, heart attack sick, broke like a stroke, blood pressure sick. No joke, clock running with no flavor switch. They all scared of aging, no magic fix. Eyes are glazed, hypnotic flick. Voices screaming, they just a click. Disconnected heads, connections sick. Identified loss, society sick. Oceans rise, see that oil slick. Clock running out with no flavor switch. Society spinning, got cold like a brick. Walls going up, that crumbling quick. The voice is solid, nothing to click. 2026, it's all looking sick. Society spinning, got cold like a brick. Walls going up, yet crumbling quick. The voices are silent.
生番組冒頭にも言ったスペシャルゲストの大友情出演、ニューヨークはロングアイランドからこの番組に駆けつけてくれたナウゲリポーセ、その名もパブリックエネミーナンバーワン。
She's looking good now. Hush, baby, 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 baby. No, 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 don't you cry. Don't you cry. You're gonna rise, rise, I'm singing. You're gonna spread your wings, child, and take to the sky. No, running. Nothing's gone too hard. No, 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 no,
damn. That was good stuff. Super Bad right here on Radio Valencia. Off of the Black Rhythm Revolution LP, Idris Muhammad is the character who put that one together. He's an amazing drummer. It was his session that featured the electrified guitar there of Melvin Sparks. Man, that was just quite delightful. His version there is Super Bad. Just before that, something off of this album I've had for a long time. I don't even know if I've ever played it for y'all. The group goes by the name The Visitors. It's Earl Grubbs and Carl Grubbs. These guys are brothers. Earl plays soprano sax, Carl plays alto sax, and they just bring it. That was a track they were called China. It's an original of theirs. That featured Sid Simmons there on the piano. Also Ron Burton on the piano. And really, really quite delightful. Just before that, some Big Brother and the Holding Company. Classic track there with Janice on vocals. Summertime, Gershwin tune. Public Enemy started off the set, brand new album from them. Black Sky Over the Project, Apartment 2025. And we heard Sick. John Hell, that's my name. I am sick. Going until 10 o'clock tonight. Thanks so much for tuning in. Always appreciate it. Hey, have you thought about doing a radio show? You're like, man, I could do better than that guy. I'm sure you can. You can hit us up, station at radiovalencia.fm if you're interested. We have some open slots, and we'd love to have you. Actually, we've added a few shows lately. So summertime, we always seem to get some new shows, and we do. We got a few good ones that are already starting up. I'll talk about them next hour, and even have another cat that's supposed to be coming in this week to say, hey, I want to do it, so why not? Maybe it's you. We could train you. Stuff is easy, man, easy peasy. We could take care of you. So if you're interested, station at radiovalencia.fm, and we'll take it from there. How's that sound? All right. Hey, OCs have a new album coming out soon. They've put out a pre-order with a track available, and I just have to play it for you. The album is called Abomination Revealed at Last. We're going to play a track, and it's OCs, so we're definitely going in a different direction right now. It's going to get loud. I might redline it, baby. The track is called Fight Simulator. OCs right here, right now, Radio Valencia.